Hello. So I just started one of these and deleted it because I didn't like it. So it's going well so far. Good start. um, yep. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't have a set plan on what I want to talk about. Um, I was like last night I was laying in bed and I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about this. And like I went through it in my head and it was great. Like I felt really good about it. Um, and then yeah, like even like this morning when I kind of thought about like, yeah, maybe I'll record something this morning. I was like, I don't know. No, I don't know. It doesn't seem very good. It's not very good. So, but anyway, I guess I could just talk about it, whatever it was, whatever it was. Like, I don't know. No, what I just thought. So yesterday I got together with a few people, and we were talking about different things, and one of the people mentioned that, they knew somebody who, like a couple, like there was a couple, like the parents, she said, of the family that they knew, like fell off a mountain in like an ATV thing and died. And then somebody else in the group mentioned like, it was like, oh yeah, the number of times that I've almost died, but and so I can't remember if they started telling a story about one of them. Anyway, somewhere in there, they were like, oh yeah, God really had a plan for me, and so they didn't die. So I just started, I don't know, I just started wondering about that. And I think about the whole like God's plans thing really confuses me. Just because, yeah, of course we don't know. And God's logic and reason and that kind of thing, you can't really apply logic and reason necessarily to God, because we don't understand well enough to be able to understand his logic and reasoning or whatever, I guess. I don't know. It's all very confusing. It confuses me like crazy. But I was just thinking about that, so he said this, like, God had a plan for me. And so then like I'm sitting there thinking about like, what about this couple that had an accident and fell off a mountain? Like, did he not have a plan for them? Like, are they less important than this other person that God chose to save? And like it always the like things about like, I don't know, God saving people when they're sick, like stuff like that. And I'm not saying that he doesn't, like, I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But it then begs the question of like, okay, well, like, why isn't he saving other people? Like, why is it just these people? And I suppose it's possible that the people that he's not saving aren't as important to his plan, or aren't, don't play a part in his plan. And that's not necessarily his decision. In terms of like, he lets us make our own choices, and that's kind of the whole thing here. That's why we're here, basically. So I suppose, yeah, like, because of the choices that they make or are going to make or have made, whatever, they're not able to play whatever role in God's plan, maybe that he even wanted them to. I don't know. I'm arguing against myself here. Or I don't know. It's not really an argument. I'm just wondering. It confuses me. But yeah, and it's just, yeah. So I'm just, yeah, thinking like, I guess that was it. Yeah. Like this person is, because of God's plan, didn't die the day of the story or any of these other times that they said they were going to. I'm not using names because it's not like about the person, it's about the concept. So just, that's why I'm referring to them and they, instead of more specifically. Cause yeah, really, like it's not, that has nothing to do with it. It's just it's just the concept. So yeah, there's other things. Shoot. This is one of those times where like, I know that I've, had other thoughts and like other, situations or like sermons and things like that, where they talk about this kind of thing. And it's come to mind, like why? So anyway, I can't think of those right now. But that one just, yeah, like I said, that was yesterday, so it just popped into my head. And yeah, I guess I have, like, to be honest, I've been struggling a lot just with religion and, I mean, specifically church and that stuff. And, and a part of that, of course, is, the difficulties I had at the church last year. So, like I'm sure that's part of that, obviously that's part of it. But, I mean, I've always had doubts. I guess, we all had doubts or questions, I guess. I don't know. And of course, like, everybody's like, God's okay with that. It's okay if you have questions and doubts. And, I don't know, like, we're supposed to, like, talk to him about them. And I guess I just don't know, like, yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm not very good at discerning when God is telling me something. I struggle with that a lot. I have struggled with that a lot. I know, because, like, I'll feel like maybe something is like, oh, maybe this is something God wants me to do, or God wants for me, or whatever. But then it's also like, or maybe this is just the thing that I want, and I'm telling myself that it's God wanting me to do it, so I feel like I can do it. Or whatever, not do it. I don't know. But I have no specific examples, but I know that I've had those thoughts many a time. So yeah, this is all that kind of stuff that I've never really talked to anybody about, because, like, everybody, I don't know, I feel like you can't talk to people about it at church, at least. I mean, especially, like, when I was working at the church, because I feel like, any, like, oh, if you have any questions, like, can't be working here. I don't know, which no one said that to me. No one probably even gave me, well, someone may have given me that impression. But I'm sure a lot of it is just me and my assumption of how people will react to me. Because, yeah, I know Russ and I talked about that a little bit, at least, about how, yeah, like, we assume, like, both of us, would do that, where we, like, assume we know how people are going to react to something, or we know what they're going to say, or how they're going to feel, and so then we don't, do whatever it is that's going to cause them to do that, because we know they're going to do that. And of course we don't. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I've never really talked to anybody about this kind of stuff. So you, all 6 of you, I have 6 subscribers on YouTube now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I think all of them are my family members, which is totally fine and makes sense, because I haven't even told anyone else about this. But yeah, anyway, well, I guess I put it on Instagram. But it's, it's that thing where, like, I posted a picture and said that I had a vlog and that there was a link in my profile, because that's how you do links in Instagram. They don't want you to just put a link on your post, because that would be way too easy. I don't know why they don't do that. It's so bizarre. Because they're owned by Facebook, and you put links in Facebook posts all the time. So I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so I did do that, but, I mean, speaking from personal experience, like, oh, I have to go to your profile and then click on a link. Like, I can't just watch it right here or click on something right here. I'll do it later. Maybe I'll do it later. It's just a lot of work right now, and I'm really busy with this Castle Crumbly game that I downloaded from the stupid Apple Arcade store and is ruining my life currently. No, it's not ruining my life, but I am playing it more than I should. And it's one of those, like, I play it and I'm like, why am I playing this? This is stupid. But then I keep doing it. So yeah, I've been thinking that I should just delete it, and I think I will soon. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, the other day, I got to this thing where I was like, I'm going to download a new game. And it was actually on the Apple TV. I think, because I haven't been playing my PlayStation. And so, yeah, I was just wanting, like, a kind of a real game to play. So I downloaded a couple on the Apple TV from the Apple Arcade. And one of them was this Crumbly Castle game that then I downloaded on my phone. I actually never played it on the Apple TV. So I need to delete it off of there, I guess, too. But anyway, that whole story, there's no reason for that story. For some reason, I decided that I was going to download a new game, man. I did that, and I downloaded Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Something Shredder. The Shredder something or other. I can't remember. And it's a fun game. I used to love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. What was that like? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Something like that. It was for Nintendo, I think. I think it was Nintendo, not Sega. Yeah, I think it was Nintendo. Man, that was a cool game. But anyway, so yeah, I downloaded this one. And of course, it's not the way games used to be made. And they don't seem to make games much like that anymore. Where it's like, like you play through a level and then you go to the next level and play through the level and there's like actually a game to beat. Now it's like, they're trying to suck you into playing and, I think they want you to, I can't remember if there's even money to spend on this game, like real money. I don't know if you can spend real money in this game, but it's like a run. I can't remember what they call it. But essentially like you have like, you do a run, so you go as long as you can before you die, and then you start back at the beginning, and you earn things while you're playing, and then you increase your stats so you can get further the next time. And so like, I'm getting like, I've gotten close to where I'm to the end to face Shredder. And, but yeah, like it takes so long to even play through it then, and then you lose and you like, okay, well, I can upgrade my stats, but it's going to be another like hour before I get back to where even close to where Shredder is. It's not that long, but it feels like it's that long. Anyway, so I need to delete that one too. I don't even know why I'm talking about this right now because I mentioned that game. And I don't even remember. Oh yeah, because I was talking about Instagram and how I didn't have time to go find a link because I had a game to play on my phone. I got there. I'm awesome. Anyway, I love how I went to from talking about serious things like Jesus and God's plan for our lives to how I play video games too much, which I feel like that's God's calling for me. Like I feel like that's his plan. No, I don't feel like right now I'm telling myself that it's God's plan. I think it's for real. On that note, since you doubt everything I say, I'm going to go. Plus, this is long enough. Like, I realize, so I mentioned that I have 6 subscribers now on YouTube, which is awesome. I've had 25 views of my 4 videos and 1 short. Recently, at least 25 views. And a total of half an hour view time. So the 4 videos that I posted were each at least like 10 or 15 minutes. So that means no one has watched all the videos, which I'm not blaming you for. That's why I said I was going to stop videoing a minute ago, because these are too long. They're, I don't have time to go click on a link in Instagram. I don't have 15 minutes to watch some gingerbeard ramble on about nothing. So, no guilt. All right. Yeah. These are for me. We know that. All right. Well, anyway. Go get them. I'll figure out how to end these one day. And then the next time.